Hi there! Glad to see you on the channel where we traditionally joke. Well, let's start. A police officer pulls over this guy who had been weaving in and out of the lanes. He goes up to the guy's window and says, "Sir, I need you to blow into this breathalyzer tube." The man says, "Sorry, officer, I can't do that. I am an asthmatic. If I do that, I'll have a really bad asthma attack." "Okay, fine. I need you to come down to the station to give a blood sample." "I can't do that either. I am a hemophiliac. If I do that, I'll bleed to death." "Well, then we need an urine sample." "I'm sorry, officer, I can't do that either. I am also a diabetic. If I do that, I'll get really low blood sugar." "All right, then I need you to come out here and walk this white line." "I can't do that, officer." "Why not?" "Because I'm too drunk to do that."
How are you doing today? I will tell you a funny story. 3 men died in a car accident and met Jesus himself at the pearly gates. The Lord spoke unto them, saying, "I will ask you each a simple question. If you tell the truth, I will allow you into heaven, but if you lie, hell is waiting for you." To the first man the Lord asked, "How many times did you cheat on your wife?" The first man replied, "Lord, I was a good husband. I never cheated on my wife." The Lord replied, "Very good. Not only will I allow you in, but for being faithful to your wife I will give you a huge mansion and a limo for your transportation." To the second man the Lord asked, "How many times did you cheat on your wife?" The second man replied, "Lord, I cheated on my wife twice." The Lord replied, "I will allow you to come in, but for your unfaithfulness, you will get a 4-bedroom house and a BMW. To the third man the Lord asked, "So, how many times did you cheat on your wife?" The third man replied, "Lord, I cheated on my wife about 8 times." The Lord replied, "I will allow you to come in, but for your unfaithfulness, you will get a 1-room apartment and a Yugo for your transportation." A couple hours later the second and third men saw the first man crying his eyes out. "Why are you crying?" the 2 men asked. "You got the mansion and limo." The first man replied, "I'm crying because I saw my wife a little while ago, and she was riding a skateboard."
How's it going? I'll tell you my favorite joke. A prisoner in jail received a letter from his wife. "I have decided to plant some lettuce in the back garden. When is the best time to plant them?" The prisoner, knowing that the prison guards read all the mail, replied in a letter, "Dear wife, whatever you do, do not touch the back garden. That is where I hid all the gold." A week or so later, he received another letter from his wife. You wouldn't believe what happened. Some men came with shovels to the house and dug up the whole back garden. The prisoner wrote another letter. "Dear wife, now is the best time to plant the lettuce."
What's going on? Here is a joke from me. 3 ladies were discussing the travails of getting older. One said, "Sometimes I catch myself with a jar of mayonnaise in my hand while standing in front of the refrigerator, and I can't remember whether I need to put it away or start making a sandwich." The second lady chimed in with, "Yes, sometimes I find myself on the landing of the stairs and can't remember whether I was on my way up or on my way down." The third one responded, "Well, ladies, I'm glad I don't have that problem. Knock on wood," as she rapped her knuckles on the table, and then said, "That must be the door, I'll get it." Thank you very much. If you like our jokes, subscribe to the channel, write comments, and like.